I'm eating this this chocolate bar. It's so good. Delicious. That's right, kids. That's a good nap. I took a nap, woke up, and we're all so happy. It's daytime today live. I'm James Jr. chewing here. It's so rude. I'm eating on camera. It's so rude. I want to finish this bar. This is a Nutrisystem bar. I'm trying to lose weight. That bar is good. I'm curious. Hey, peeps. I literally took a nap. Just woke up. This is a good nap. I don't plan on taking a nap, but I did. I like them apples. It's Thursday. I can't believe it. It's Thursday. Middle of the month. I got food in my mouth. You have to excuse me for a second while I chew in front of you. Yummy. That was really good. I forgot I had it. Natasha, hello. I haven't had daytime today in a while, so I'm here. Here to do it. I'll wait for some more folks to come on before I make some talks and some announcements. Could be outrageous becoming something that being peace unbothered. There you go. News interrupted. All kind of goodies, you guys. I went to bed, I woke up, everybody's still upset. So if you follow me on social media, if you follow me on Twitter, the Twitterverse, it was when I posed a question. I just posed a little question, see what happens, let the chips fall where they may. And I just asked a question. It's a rhetorical question, but people decide to answer it, of course. If networks and soaps are supposed to follow what fans are saying, how to fix a show, then who do they listen to? Because everybody has a different view. So who do you listen to? Well, of course, all folks who think they're right, they say, listen to me. Of course, they listen to themselves, of course. But what if there's other folks who don't agree with what you say? Very interesting. Hello, Kenneth Clark. I mentioned to you this weekend on our bold and beautiful mini spotlight anniversary. I actually mentioned you in it, so your name is mentioned on it. They'll be on. So they'll be on Sunday. Our General Hospital 7th anniversary will be on Sunday. So it won't be us live, but it'll be us recorded on video on Sunday. So it'll be almost like a soap Sunday, almost. But I made the announcement. I'll be back. We'll be back Sunday, July 10th. 2 months break. We're finally coming back July 10th. I was gonna keep it going, but I do miss you guys. I do. So I have to come back. So take care of myself. But I come back. The Emmys are this weekend and next weekend. All Emmy buzz. Everything's a buzz about the Emmys. See who wins. I haven't watched any soaps today. I watched all yesterday's. I'm caught up as of yesterday. I didn't watch them all. I watched all yesterday's. But I guess today some soaps were preempted. You'll see Tammy Amanda on Sunday in the messages in the Bold and Beautiful. You'll see the messages. They said you actually get to see them. But we're coming back just to give you our love. Just that's a song. The 80s. We're coming back. So oops, let me do that. my phone. So that'll be nice. But we'll be back fully July 10th, Sunday. We're gonna do that. But I just think I I ask these questions like, why is Carly on every day? Why is she in every storyline? I want to tell you guys something. So I don't hate watch shows. I don't. If I don't like a show, I stop watching. So that's the thing. But there are things I don't like about shows. Like there's things we all don't like about shows, right? And Via's completely right. Someone else brought that up. They're like, why is my surprise? They, remember that old adage, any publicity is good publicity? Exactly. So V Carter's saying exactly what it is. Exactly. It's like they don't care. It's like people are screaming at them or tagging people in posts. I know my girl Chriselle was like, don't tag me. Someone try to drag me to Laura Wright. And I was like, you're blocked. Like we're not doing that. I'm like, we're not doing that. No. You're trying to either gain points or start mess. Like, no, it's not gonna happen. I'm asking a question. I think it's legitimate. And I just think that it's kind of like, are the soaps running lazily right now? Are they have too many people in their cast? There's a lot going on. My Carly tweet, which I talked about here before, broke the internet. And people lost their shit. They lost their shit. Oh, there's Candace Mack, folks. Candace Mack. She's dressed in black, because she is black, and she's back. I don't know. I was going with something. Exactly. Abigail could come back, folks. Let the actors have their Emmy reels, get ready, and then she'll come back at some point. I mean, like it's just like I can't even take death seriously anymore. But if they're done well, at least I could live in the moment and enjoy the moment. Billy Flynn did amazing work. Jesus, Katie McLean did amazing work. Stephen Nichols did amazing work. I mean, they all did amazing work. It's like, can we just like go along with it for a second? I mean, it's people getting mad at her and Marcy Miller because she did an interview, just like, well, he told me over the phone they're going to kill me, and all this. I'm like, oh my God. I'd be like, well, screw you, bitch, because you left the show and you chose to quit. The soap fans, well, not all, but a lot of soap fans will turn on a person in a second. They just don't. They just do not care. I'm sitting there with clutching my pearls going, what is going on over here? These soap fans will turn on you in a second. Like, you have black on today. So God, those eyes so high. But these soap fans will turn in a second. Woo! Well, Jess Walton actually, so Black Lives, a good question. Jess Walton is actually reoccurring on purpose. She lives out of state. She doesn't live in California anymore. And she has a farm and a ranch. And so she's actually on purpose. It's reoccurring. You're like, Black Lives, I love her. Seeing Jess Walton on screen is like magic. She has chemistry with everybody, lots of stuff, but she's actually not on for full time. And she's a little older, and some actors don't want to work full time as they're older. I get it. Some do. Eric Brain's like, he'll die there. He's like, he's not going nowhere. Eric Brain's like, I'm going to keep acting till so whatever. But yeah, it's just that's the reason why she's literally not in California. She's somewhere else. That's why she's not on there a lot. But we love Jill. I love her. Seeing her, I love her. I just love seeing her on there. Made me happy. Making happy. But I was like, I love hearing the fans and watching them. I was like, let's see what you guys let's see. I just want to see what you're talking about. So folks are trying to tell me it's not the characters and the stuff, it's the writing and they need female right, all this stuff. And I'm like, but here's the deal. All I hear is complaints about, you don't like this character, I don't like this character, you don't like that coupling, I don't like that coupling. But now all of a sudden I asked that question, and now it's suddenly, oh no, it's the writing, it's just the writing's good, we'll like them. No, that's I'm sorry, we're romanticizing the past. It wasn't like that back then either, folks. But there are couples that people didn't like back then also. They hate it. You got to come to get me. Helicopter. I don't know. I don't care. I just don't care. I just think, kill her off. Shit, I don't give a fuck. There's so There's so many characters on the show, on these shows, and half of them are not getting storyline. That's the problem. These shows are so bloated in casts. They are bloated in casts. There are so many cast members per show. And there's a lot of people who are not being used. Bye, Abigail. It was nice knowing you. Sorry you don't want to hire anybody else. Great. Now let's focus on somebody else who hasn't had a storyline in a while that you'd like to see, actually. Let's focus on them. I'm just at this point, it's because they just have so many people. I'm like, clear that off by move to somebody else. Clear that off by move to I'm at that point, I'm like, I don't care. I like Marcy Miller. I don't like Kate Manzi. But I love Marcy Miller. You know, but she left. Okay, she's leaving. They don't hire another actress. Good. Let's get somebody else in there then. They have so many people. Where's Tony and Anna? Where's what about Stephen King having an actual story? You know, it's all this stuff. I'm like, ugh. I think it's just bloated. They do need a colon cleanse. They all need a colonoscopies, folks. They're just bloated. I don't care about that, Candace. I'm like, I just move on. Let's get to the next story. Let's get to another story. Let's figure somebody else. But I feel like there's some people who are wasted on there who are just sitting around twiddling their thumbs. It's like there's some good actors out there. Let's get them going. Let's get them going. Let's get some storylines. I'm like, the fans. Well, Hunter Tyler said she didn't want to come back. She's like, there is no real reason. She was like, I don't want to come back. I'm done. I don't want to come back to the show. She doesn't hate the folks on the show or anything that I know of. She was just like, she didn't want to come back. She didn't want to do the pacing and all that. She didn't want to do it. Sometimes some people forget. Some people actually it's not their whole lives. They just like, I'm not saying you think that, but just saying people just like I'm going to something else. Yeah, they are. But here's the thing, Candace Mack. Half the folks think the Hortons are boring. The other half love the Hortons. So who do they listen to? Well, who's supposed to, that goes back to my question on Twitter. Then who do you listen to? If half the folks on here say Abby was boring, I don't care about Abby and Chad. Boring. I don't care about Jennifer. Boring. Lucas comes on off and on, blah blah. They don't care. They're like, screw Julie and Doug, whatever. They don't care. There's other folks who love them, and they love that it's either Missy Reeves or Katie McLean paying them. They love Jack. I mean, I'm just a person who's just like, I don't know what's going on. Folks, just because, Mel, you might have something, you might be right about that on some level. You might completely be right about this one, that there's only 4 soaps left, and they got 7, 8, 9, 10 shows worth of daytime actors, right? That it could have. But shit, it's like some of these soaps are just like cheese and crackers. It's like this, there's some large casts on there. I'm like, and you're like, oh, you're still on the show? I didn't realize you're still on the show. Then there's folks who, like, we love Selena Wu. Everybody wants some more Selena. Put her on contract, cut half the cast. Her 5 minutes of screen time is way better than anybody else's. Now we see on Bold, homegirl Naomi Matsuda is killing it as Lee. Everybody's like, we love Lee. Lee and Sheila? Oh my God, I love it. Cut half that cast. Buy Flo, buy everybody. Just cut them out. Cut them all out. We don't need them. Send Zende Holmes. Anybody, just give it to everybody. Keep the core. I said this before. Have a small main cast and some reoccurrings that come in and some guest starrings, and that's it. Be transparent. Then tell quicker stories, shorter stories. That's kind of like that's what you should do. So I'm like Spinelli. We still don't know what's going on with this Cassidy shit, but what's going on there? We have no idea. The Trina storyline's going on forever. I'm like, the Marshall storyline went on for a year and finally he's schizophrenic. Okay. I'm like, I don't even get it. So I'm just like, see, Cass, I disagree with that. I don't even think they're thinking about viewers like that. You're putting more faith in these writers and producers than I do. I really don't think they're thinking of that either. I really think these writers are, because like Michelle Valjean said, she's being told to write stuff. Whatever somebody said, I'm being told to write. I do scripts. I don't do story or whatever. I think literally the networks should say, we want this storyline, that storyline, write it, and that's it. I don't think nobody's thinking about nothing more bigger than that. I could be wrong, of course. I always could be wrong. But I'm just like, I just really don't think they think that heavily about it. I don't think they try to, I think they're trying to just stay on the air and whatever that is. And I really think they think they're telling good story. Because there are some folks who, and you have to remember too, there's a large population who's not online, who does not read Survivor Digest, who does not go online, who just tunes in every week and watch the show. That's what they do. So we don't even know what they think. I talk to my cousins who don't even watch any, they didn't even watch any of this stuff. They didn't even watch my shows. And they watch Days of Our Lives and all stuff. They're like, I love this, I love that. I love, like, wow, if you were online, there are a lot of people leaving online because it's so toxic. It's gotten so toxic. There are a lot of people just like, bye. Who would I come from General Hospital? Half the cast. We can choose whatever half you want. It's like just cutting people. I'm just thinking we don't need Austin. We're not gonna focus on the Quartermains that heavily. We don't need Austin. He's not even in their orbit or whatever. Bye. We don't need. You brought Jordan back. What the fuck's she doing? I don't know. Why is she there? Because she ain't doing shit. I mean, you pull out once every 5 minutes. I'll just get rid of her because she ain't doing anything for anybody. Why have TJ and Molly? Okay, bye, goodbye. They're on there barely once in a while. Who cares? Cut Marshall. We don't need him. Thanks. I'm just like, come on, you just cut. I mean, half these. Oh, here we go. It's starting already. Okay. Okay. Reports. Pornography. Reports. Okay. And hide user. There we go. I got it. I think I got it. Woo. Coming fast. I'm just saying, it's just that's the point. And Candace, you're bringing it right up. That's the point. It's like, I could name more people. At this point, we have so many bloated cast members. We just don't. We have the reoccurrings, like the Monicas that come on and Diane's, all that. They come do there. We really don't need Spinelli. We don't need Willow. We don't need Michael. There's a lot of people we don't need on that show. They can all go. No, there's no reason we don't really need them. So it's just like, I just think that if you're going to use Laura Wright every day, and Reese Bernard almost every other day, and now Cynthia watch us all the time, then do it. Just sit by and do it. They're great actors. Just go ahead and just say, we're going to focus on them. But you're not really using Anna, cut her. You're not using Valentine for anything, cut him. I'm saying, we don't need Dante and Sam. They're not really doing anything. Drew came on. What the fuck are you doing? There's so many characters they brought on. Fanfare. None. Nada. Nothing happening. Like, really. It's like, let's pare it down. Let's like really start to focus on. It's just there's so many people. Terry can go. They got rid of Chet. Chet left. So it just seems like, to me, I just think, oh, Black Love, did I delete your message by accident? I am so sorry. I did not mean to do that. Oh, sorry. Black Love, I'm sorry. I was trying to catch the sorry, Black Love. I didn't mean to block you. I was trying to block the person who was trying to do porn. I hope I undeleted you. Okay. I'm so sorry. I was trying to go fast. I'm sorry. It was by accident. Yeah, there's just so many people. You're just like, what are they doing? What are they doing? But there are folks who like GH. There are folks who like say, I got in trouble. There are folks who like Sonny and Carly. There are folks who like Michael and Willow. I thought there was no fans out there. Apparently there are. I didn't know there were, but apparently there are. So it was news to me. And what do they expect? And people, what do you expect actors to say in interviews? They work for a job. Yeah, the black was toyed by accident. I was trying to get the porn people. I got you by accident. I brought you back out. Sorry, I'm like, sorry, I'm so sorry. But why you think so? So you want actors to come while they have a job to come on and trash the show while they got a job? That's not going to happen. You don't do that. Yeah, you guys, fans, you're right. That storyline was really horrible. So you think that Marcus Colombo's gonna come out and go, yep, that Esme sex scene was horrible. Yeah, we all agree it was. But we can't, he's like, okay, it's part of his job to support the show. That's what he's getting paid for. Like, hello, you can't tell an actor to go, yeah, fans are right. It just fucking sucks. Oh my God. They're not gonna say that. Of course not. Get over yourselves, people who are trying to get people to say stuff. I was like, no, they're not going to talk shit. They start trying to dig up, no, you're messing with my Kimberly McCulloch. I love me some Robin from General Hospital. So I was like, yeah, and that bitch was talking shit about one of the producers after she left. Well, she has a right to say what she has to say after she left. She left the show. If she was unhappy with what was going on after the show, she has a right to give an interview and talk about it. I'm like, what's wrong with that? I'm like, sadly, folks, here's the deal, kids. I know that soap operas forever have felt like the stepchildren of television. I know that soap opera people, fans, are always made fun of and felt like, like they're just like the lowest of the common denominators. It's not taken seriously. There's horrible acting on soaps, all that stuff. I totally understand. Well, we've been going through that kind of trauma for years. We as soap fans do know there's wonderful acting, beautiful actors, great storylines. It's not any different than any other medium on television, except that it's hard to work in. We know how hard they work, and they're harder than any other medium. Yeah, there's some things that you do on soaps you can't do anywhere else, but that's just life. But here's the deal. We're the only ones who care. We are the only ones who care. I'm sorry. No one else gives a shit. Nobody outside daytime gives a shit. They don't. That's the problem. They used to give a shit back in the day, but not anymore. They just don't. So it's just us. Our community, we need to come together in our community, and it's not happening. We're not coming together in our community at all. Everybody's fighting. Everybody's fighting. I literally, seriously, I'll say there's too much Carly, get flack. I'll say I love Carly, get flack. I can literally write the opposite statement every other day, and I will get 10,000 responses to people telling me to go fuck myself. I can't win either direction. That's how bad it is right now, folks. Seriously, online, on message boards, Reddit, Facebook, it is so bad. And see, Black Love, that's my whole thing. It's like, let's just get our own little streaming app for soaps and just have people go over there. And that's the thing, Daisy Flower. That's what's so funny. Every other medium has co-opted the soap style. The storyline arc, that's from soaps. They just reframed it as a limited series, miniseries, storyline arcs. That's all on comedies, dramas. That's all been co-opted by soap opera. We did it first. So now, I remember Dallas, when it first came out, they were self-contained. The first season was self-contained episodes. Then they went into actual episodic cliffhangers and that kind of stuff. That's what's so crazy. It's like no one cares. Just us. It's almost like wrestling. No one cares about wrestling Wrestling folks care about wrestling. I have friends who are in the wrestling world. My best friend Flobo's in it. They're all in it. I know Candace likes wrestling if you guys like wrestling. But outside of wrestling, nobody gives a shit. But it's its own self-contained piece. And I know they have their own problems too. And their community is also toxic. They have their own problems too. That's what I'm saying. These kind of, we're considered a fringe We're not Hallmark Channel. Hallmark Channel has got tons of fans. It's well loved. The community basically kind of sticks together. It's like they got problems too. Trust me, I got a few, but for the most part, it's not as toxic as soaps and other stuff. It just isn't. That's the difference. And those Hallmark Christmas movies, everyone's watching them from grandma to granddaughter and everything. Same thing. I did a Star Wars world, and they're just as toxic over there too. They're fucking over there also. What's crazy? That whole world, they went racist on one of the actors. I mean, hello, it's crazy. And there's space soap operas, and so there's people will argue that they're not. People will argue that they're not. People argue that they're not. Oh my god, here we go. So I can get them. So I can get them. I don't block the wrong person. Hide user. Okay. There we go. Woo! I'm getting there. I was getting there. Put user in timeout. There we go. All right. Woo, I know. I think I got it. I got it. I was going fast as I can. My hands are right there. I'm an old man trying to catch these people. They weren't even on yesterday when I was doing JLJ this morning. They just come on in the afternoon, I guess. But that's the thing. It's like I hate to tell you guys, like no one cares. That's why we are where we are, because no one really cares. I don't know how we fix it. I really don't. I don't. They don't create nighttime soaps anymore. They don't. They tried. Filthy Rich, which I loved. Promised Land. They give it a season, a few episodes. That's it. That's done. That's it. You get a few seasons. That's it. Exactly. They just don't. They don't. They try to create nighttime soaps. They'll give a chance. Dynasty is the only one. 5 seasons. But I'm part of that Dynasty group. Do not go in that group. Woo! That's another toxic group. They hate the new Dynasty. Oh my god! I just go crazy. I'm like, but I love it. I have no problem with it. I have not heard that rumor at all. That Nas is going to HBO Max. I have not heard that. So I have not. That's not even anything. I don't know anything about that because I have not heard that at all. But that's what I'm just saying. It's like this is they have one. That's it. Ambitions lasted a season. That's it. That was on home. I don't know why she did. Well, I have my other feelings about that. But anywho, but that's just how it is. They create one and last a season, maybe 2. That's it. Because the network executives at night, they don't care. Oh my god, they're back again. I thought there must be different people. It must be different people because I'm like, how do you get in here? I know it's like, but I'm like, I catch up. I'm literally putting them in timeouts. I'm hiding them. I'm deleting them. Trying to delete the messages. I don't know. That's so weird that it's coming back. I'm like, they're just trying. I don't want to stop doing lives. Luckily, it's just words and not pictures. This be a little worse, but I still don't have to worry about. I don't have to worry about that. It's just too weird. I'm like, really? Oh, this is crazy. Let's see something. Okay. I just pressed the button I never seen before. Well, I have my piece about why Ambitions was canceled too, but I know our feelings are different. I'm trying something. Okay, I was trying something. Let's see if that. Oh no. Yeah, I'm listening. Yeah. Everybody wants tea on this channel. You guys all want tea, of course. Um, I'll just say this: when you're not nice to people, it comes back to her. It comes back around. So I say that. This business, assholes making up the chain all the time. At some point, it reaches up to them at some point. That's what I'm saying in general. Just saying in general. Just in general, you'll see people and go, "Wow, they made it really big." Speaking of Andy Cohen, make it really big. They're not really that nice. All kinds of stories come out about them. But at some point, mhm, again, oh my god, I'm like, hide user, put user in timeout. Oh my god, I'm reporting the user again. Reports. I think it's different people. That's what it is. I think it's different people coming in here. This is gonna be tired doing this over and over again. That's what I've been doing. I've been blocking and reporting them. I think it's different people, but it's the same thing. I guess they get from that account they block, but then I try and they come again. I'm like, I literally am blocking and reporting them. So that's what I'm doing. Literally what I'm doing. And it hasn't, and it's not working for me. Do not know why it's not like working for me. I'm like, hello. Like I said, some people, when you aren't things you do things to people, it comes around. So like I say, I was not surprised when it got canceled after a season. So that's just I'll say there. Um, yes, exactly. It's tough, folks out there. It is cutthroat. It is tough, even on that. Hmm. I think if who knows what's going on with that person and Oprah. Who knows what's going on with there's all kind of things that go on behind the days. Yeah, the Real Housewives basically have canceled everything. They have kind of changed the landscape. I don't even watch Housewives anymore. I haven't watched them in years. I don't even know what's going on. It's all produced. It's all produced. That's what's crazy. It's all produced. That's what it is. Oh my god, I tried again. Okay, we get it again. This is getting like I'm like, okay, I'm reporting them again. Like, if we find it offensive, we'll report it. It's offensive. I mean, it's harassing. I'm pressing every button. I'm like, it is harassing. Oh my god. I've heard rumors, which I don't even want to say out loud because I don't want to say it out loud. I won't put it to the air about the future of soaps, daytime soaps. So I'm not going to say it. So I'm just going to let you guys know there are rumors out there. You're not the only person thinking certain things. You're probably not far off. That's all I'm going to say about that. I hope it's not. But here's the thing: Candace Mack is correct. Well, audio books, audio dramas, Audible, all that stuff. My friend just listened to a 9-hour series on Audible and loved it, called The Caribbean, and she loved it. And that's what's happening. The audio drama. I know this personally, so does Candace. The audio drama is an audio comedy is making its way. It's starting to really. People are kind of getting tired of podcasts, straight up podcasts. They want to hear something different. Here you go. My shows are successful, and I'm very happy about that. Now, new shows coming, and I think it's just I did a filming last night for a show. That's the whole thing. Yes. There's someone, I'm not going to do it obviously, but someone who has any kind of power and money and resources should start an app for soaps and really go into it. I don't have the power or resources, so I can't. I have no power to do it. But someone else needs to do it, and see what we can do about that. Because there are a lot of soaps that the people are holding on to. They won't sell it. They won't sell it to me. They're just holding on to episodes, just sitting there, some vault somewhere, just getting moldy. I'm like, yeah, I don't have any power, so not me. Wanda Costi, that's my buddy, Anthony Anderson. My buddy. Huge fan. Huge fan of Anacostia. Huge fan. Anthony Anderson's the bomb. That's my boy, the one who writes, produces everything. Anacostia and Asunder the series, Monogamy the series, Chronicles Jessica Wu. They're all my shows. They're all the Bay. I know Gregory Martin, who's always been nice to me. I don't really watch the Bay. I've watched some episodes over the years. A lot of my friends are on it. I watch it. Studio City, which I'm on. Yes, I support the digital soaps. There are a lot of them. There are a lot of them out there. There are a lot. But if you want to hear some drama and fun and have diversity, I got a bunch of I got a bunch of soap operas. I got Fairview Heights, Mistletoe Road, Pembroke Winters, Manchester Avenue, Cupid's Crossing, The Easter Hare. I got Jet Boy, The Adventures of the Tooth Fairy, Amore. I got so many audio dramas, Closet series. I have so many. The Email, The Kringles. I got so many audio dramas and comedies for you that you could get lost. They're quick and easy. Get lost in them. Binge a whole season. So there's all kind of choices. But yeah, digital soaps too. My Girl Broken at Love. I'm on that series too. A couple episodes of that series. That's a digital soap. A bunch of digital soaps out there. Venice the series with Chris Chappelle, Beacon Hill. There's a lot of soaps out there that are digital, that are short form, fun, good stuff with some of your favorite soap actors. That you'd be like, oh my God, they're on that? Oh my God, they're on that? A lot of your actors are on there. But again, they're almost treated like second class citizens, third class citizens half the time. I mean, seriously, I'm like, I don't know. Nah. So we had no soap like Generations. That was called the Haves and Have Nots. But see, you have all those Tyler Perry things that are soapy, The Oval, all that stuff there, very soapy. As I said, I don't hate watching shows. I watch all four soaps. Wedlocked, there's another one too, it was very funny. Our buddies. Like right now, Dallas and Falcon Crest are available online. Dynasty and Not Standing Arch. I'm not doing the creative Emmys. I'm actually going to a family event in Santa Barbara. I'll be doing that instead. But we're waiting to hear back from the main Emmys starting next Friday. Chances are I will be there with Tammy Govea and possibly Frank Moran. But it's my thoughts. Should I show you? Should I show you a little something? You want to see something? You want to see something? Would be funny if I just like walked away, just like, bye, see you guys later. Skipping off for the rest of the night. See you last. I'm not showing the suit. But here's the bow tie. That's the bow tie. So that's the bow tie. Get a little something there. At that. So I don't know, kids. Like Jello. I have some Jello in my refrigerator. I actually, before you came on, I was eating a bar. But yeah, it's the daytime Emmys are next Friday, June 24th, 8 p.m. on CBS. I guess a little air. So I'll be on there. Hopefully you'll see me in the red carpet. I was seen last time when I was there 4 years ago. My amazing purple suit. But I hope to be there. And I love the Upshaws. Yes, I love them. And new season's coming up, actually, of that show. But yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I watched it. Me and Kim Fields go way back. And Wanda Sykes knows me from Jimmy Kimmel. We were on the show together. But I hope to get a lot of interviews for you guys from all 4 soaps. I'll be interviewing people from Days of Our Lives too. Edition Days is our friends, but this is the Emmys. So for the Emmy show, get ready. If you're not following the daytime Emmy specials, figure it out. And June 25th, oh my God, I gotta figure that out. That'll be June 26th. Candace, you're on here. So Flobo's birthday is June 25th. And he is performing for his birthday stand-up live. I promise, it's one of his best friends. I promised I'm going. So I just thought about that. So I'll have to find out from you guys if Sunday the 26th is good in the evening to do our Emmys recap. Or Saturday day. I guess we can do a Saturday day. I'll talk to you guys. I gotta make a note for myself. Daytime Emmys. Send email. I'll see if it's like either Saturday mid-afternoon or Sunday evening. Because our daytime Emmys nomination special did very well. Every year it does really well. Candace Mack joined us this year. Lucretia Lyon could make it. And it does very well. So I want to do we have our predictions. I want to do the whole thing. Yes, I'm thinking that's Sunday night. It doesn't matter. People watch it, they'll watch it. Even if they'll watch it live, they'll watch it. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking probably Sunday night. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Why do they keep making Zende lighter? Oh my God. You guys, I can't answer that question. You already know the answer already. I can't answer that question. That's it. I can't even keep a straight face. That's a great question in Hollywood. A great question in Hollywood. That's funny. So I can't answer that. I can't answer that right now. I'll get in trouble. Oh, thank you guys. 22 people watching, 17 likes. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna bug you guys. That's pretty good. But yes, that's the Emmy. So I hope to be there, getting all kinds of interviews, and I will definitely post everything for you guys to watch. Usually quick and short, so this will be fun. I'm testing my equipment now. It's my gold microphone. Let's see. Have my gold microphone. Oh shit, what's that? Oh. You'll never find a love like mine. Someone who loves you like I do. It's just not even on. This is my prized microphone. I love this microphone. So I think I'll bring this. Hello. Welcome to the Daytime Emmys. I'm James Lott Jr. from JLJ Media. How are you tonight? How are you? Yeah. So this will be fun. Looking forward to that. Now I gotta pull this all over. Yeah, Lil Lou Rawls. See, you know what I'm talking about. I'm old, folks. I go back to this. I go back to the 70s. I know, isn't it fancy? I love it. See, when I had some money a few years ago, and I was money bags, I was buying. I have other microphones too, but I do a lot of recording. You guys, if some of you guys don't know this, I have a recording career. So I have 9 albums out. Well, I have more than that, but I have 9 regular albums out, and lots of singing. I'm working on music right now. Actually, I'm in the studio working on music right now for a new album. So I said I want a microphone. Like everybody famous has a famous kind of microphone that's there. So I have other microphones too. I like, these bitches can use that microphone. This is James's microphone, the gold one, because it's the gold experience. That's right. Musicology. Anyway, that's my phone. I have my camera over there that I'm working. I have all the stuff I'm working on. Yeah, I don't watch Emmerdale. I've heard of it, but I don't watch it. I wish I could. Well, no, the Emmy show we do live. We do it live. We do it live. My albums are on iTunes. Yes, they are. Not all of them, but most of them are. My albums are on iTunes. They're on Spotify. Type in James Lott Jr. You'll see me. James Lott Jr. is on there. I'm on there. I'm up to, I think, 17 Patreons. I'm trying to get to 20 still. Again, I lost a couple, which happens sometimes because people have hard times. They have hard times. So some months are better than others. One person said they're getting dental work done, and they'll come back. But I have 17 Patreons. So I have a nice little chunk. We're still trying to get to 20. Was it 21? Candace, 20 or 21. I'm gonna do something special. So we're still trying to get there. I promote all the time. James Lott Jr. Patreon or buymeacoffee.com, James Lott Jr. You can buy me a coffee, which is a lot of fun. So I have people buy me coffees. So this work. James Lott Jr., James Lott Jr. Third Dimension, Chog, CHOG, and James Lott Jr. I got over 300 songs out there for the last 6 years. So I have a whole music career. And I'm working. I just finished 4 songs recently. Working with different artists. We have a whole JLJ Media imprint. Oh, let's show you this too. JLJ Media is everything. This is my 60-second book called Searching for Walter. It was released 2 weeks ago. I just got in the mail yesterday. Just a nice little book, about 50 pages. Oops, I just dropped. About 50 pages. And it's a fun story. It's a thriller, fun story. I just got my copies in the mail. I have 62 books out there. Check that out also. You guys all wonder why I took a break the last 2 months. I'm fucking tired. I'm tired as fuck. Sing to you live in your home. Was that what I'm doing? Remember, I'll jump Patreon. As I said, as I understand people other things, I have different tiers. In each tier, you get something, and you get a gift from me after 3 months of being straight, being a member. You get a little gift from me. It's a free gift. So I tell all the time, thanks. I don't have their hard-earned money. So I understand that. But I give content almost every day. So I'm taking job content. So today's the first day I don't have any new content. But 2 days ago, I have some new on there. Yeah, I got new content just about every day. Yes, that's how we do it. But yeah, so I got books, I got music, my microphone, my gold microphone. That's how you do it. I have multimedia. I got things everywhere. Everywhere. So check me out. I read, I listen to music, all kinds of stuff. That's funny. So yes. How do I find? Well, Searching for Walter was supposed to be an audio drama, but it's just I got too many audio dramas ahead of it. I want to release the story, so I started a thing called the really released unreleased audio drama series. So Candace, actually, it was supposed to be an audio drama, and I'm just too busy. I got too many things ahead of me. How do I find the drive? I feel very fortunate that I get to do this for a living. I set my life up this way after years of hard work. I just feel very fortunate. That's the drive. I love being creative, but I'm taking breaks. I had to take a break these last couple months because I was dried up. I had nothing else to give. So you take a break, go live some life, and you come back in and you start over again. I just very fortunate. I love creating, and people like you guys who react and buy my music or buy my books or watch my shows or listen to my podcast, show up to these lives. You guys are my motivation. You guys, I keep it going. I mean, if I was talking to one or two people, it'd be my motivation. I just think anybody who's tuning into me or any of my shit, I'm very happy, and I'm like, whatever. I love it. You don't get to know all the behind the scenes details of the Emmys. I don't give everything away. You guys will find out everything later when it all happens. No, but I just do. I love it. I love writing. I love music. I just love it all. I have a lot to say. LOTT. A lot to say. So it's time for dinner. What are my sister and I were doing for dinner? I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. Oh. I self-publish Tuesday night audio special. The Tuesday that actually would be. I've always wanted to do something like that. I have the really quick James. I have the really short story podcast, which is a rotation of short stories. That's kind of my movie of the week, so to speak, podcast. That's what that is. But that's actually pretty funny. But that's I already kind of have that already, but it's on Saturdays. I used to be creative when I was working for a job. I felt like I'm 53 years old, so I feel it. I worked corporate jobs 13 years ago, and I was done. And now I'm not doing it anymore. I'm free. I'm literally free, and that's the great thing. That's what's wonderful. I am free and free. That's I like that title, Candace. Actually, write that down. But yeah, my other show is kind of like that. It's just a really short story podcast, and it's every Saturday. That could be actually live reading, of scripts. We could do that. That'd be kind of fun. Oh, geez, Candace. Oh, God. Okay, girl. If you think you're a positive role model, well, you actually are an award winner. I'm gonna go too, actually, guys. Thanks for coming on and watching me. I'm going to go make some dinner. I'm hungry. I've eaten since like this morning. I'm like, ooh, I'm like my stomach's like a little hungry. I gotta feed the baby. Thanks everybody coming in. Well, your process. I said no. You are an award winner. You are an award winner. Everybody.